You know what separates people who achieve extraordinary things from everyone else? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not even intelligence. It's something the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius discovered while leading an empire and fighting wars on multiple fronts. He called it the principle of immediate action. And it's devastatingly simple. Imagine you're Marcus Aurelius. You wake up in a frozen military camp. Your bones ache. The warmth of your bed is the only comfort in a world of duty and danger. And in that moment, you have a choice. Stay comfortable or rise and do what must be done. Marcus wrote in his private journal, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being." But here's what's profound about this. He wasn't talking about work in the modern sense. He was talking about your purpose, your reason for existing, and every single morning, you face the same test Marcus faced 2,000 years ago. The Stoics understood something neuroscience is only now confirming. The gap between intention and action is where dreams go to die. That space, that hesitation, that's where you lose. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. In the pause. Think about your life. How many times have you known exactly what you needed to do and you didn't do it? You didn't make the call, didn't have the conversation, didn't start the project? And every time you hesitate, you're training yourself to hesitate again. You're building a neural pathway of inaction. But here's the revolution. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. We think we need to feel motivated to act. The Stoics knew the truth. You act, then motivation follows. You don't wait to feel brave. You act bravely, and courage emerges from the action itself. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, put it brutally. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Every moment you spend dreading a task, planning to do it later, negotiating with yourself about when the perfect time might be, you're suffering, you're in pain, and the cure is immediate action. Let me tell you what this looks like practically. You wake up, your alarm goes off, you have exactly 3 seconds. 3. After that, your brain starts negotiating. It starts building cases for why you should wait, why you should rest, why today isn't the day. But in those first 3 seconds, you're still in the space of pure potential. Move. Immediately, no thought, just movement. This isn't motivational fluff. This is how you reprogram your entire life. Because every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Every time you do the hard thing immediately, you're casting a vote for strength, for discipline, for the version of yourself that doesn't need perfect conditions to act. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth. He could have indulged every comfort. Instead, he chose the harder path every single day. Not because he was superhuman, but because he understood that comfort is the enemy of growth, that ease is the enemy of excellence. You have something inside you right now that's waiting to act. A conversation you need to have, a project you need to start, a habit you need to break. And you're waiting. For what? For permission? For the perfect moment? For confidence? Here's what the Stoics knew. That moment never comes. Confidence is built through action, not before it. The perfect time is a myth your brain tells you to keep you safe and small. Think about death for a moment, not morbidly, but practically. Marcus thought about death every single day. Why? Because death is the ultimate deadline. It's the final bell. And when you truly internalize that your time is finite, that every day you waste is a day you'll never get back, hesitation becomes impossible. The average person lives 70 to 80 years. That's about 30,000 days. Sounds like a lot, right? But subtract the days you've already lived. Subtract the years you'll spend in decline. What you're left with is a shockingly small number of productive days. Days where you have energy, focus, capability. Are you really going to waste them waiting to feel ready? Here's the practice. Today, right now, identify one thing you've been avoiding. One thing you know you should do but haven't. Maybe it's apologizing to someone. Maybe it's starting that business. Maybe it's just cleaning out the garage. Whatever it is, you're going to do it immediately. Not later today, not this weekend. Now. Because here's what happens when you act immediately. You break the spell. You shatter the illusion that you need permission or perfect conditions. You prove to yourself that you're capable. And that proof is more valuable than any motivation you could ever feel. The Stoics called this amor fati, love of fate. It means accepting what is and acting within it. You don't get to choose your circumstances. Marcus didn't choose to be emperor. He didn't choose the wars he had to fight or the plagues he had to manage, but he chose how he responded. Every single time. You're doing the same thing whether you realize it or not. Every moment of hesitation is a choice. Every moment of delay is a decision. You're choosing the life you're living right now. The question is, are you choosing consciously or by default? Here's what I want you to understand. You are capable of so much more than you're currently doing. Not because you're special or chosen, but because most people are operating at a fraction of their capacity. They're waiting, planning, preparing, and the gap between what they could be and what they are grows wider every day. But not you, not anymore, because you now understand the principle that governed Marcus Aurelius, one of history's most effective leaders. Immediate action, not reckless action, not thoughtless action, but decisive, purposeful movement toward what matters. Your life is happening now, not when you feel ready, not when conditions are perfect, now. And the only question that matters is, what are you going to do with this moment? This day? This one precious, irreplaceable chance to become who you're meant to be. The Stoics didn't have all the answers, but they understood the fundamental truth. We become what we repeatedly do. Excellence isn't an act, it's a habit. And that habit starts with the decision to stop waiting and start doing. So here's my challenge to you. Close this video right now and go do that thing. The thing you've been avoiding. The thing that scares you. The thing that matters. Don't think about it. Don't plan it. Just move. And watch what happens when you finally give yourself permission to act like the capable, powerful person you actually are.